Tech managers, the human middleware between corporate delusions and your sanity. They're not leaders, they're not coders. They're a rare breed of corporate fauna that survives by weaponizing phrases like synergy and align the OKRs. Statistically, 83% of developers will report to at least 5 of these creatures before they either quit, get promoted, or finally snap and start a Substack about Rust. Today we'll dissect the 10 types you'll inevitably meet in the wild, from the micromanagement cyborg to the Agile cult leader. Because in the game of why is my PR stuck in review, they're the final boss. Let's begin. The micromanagement cyborg. This manager's motto: if I don't see you coding, you're not working. They'll hover over your shoulder, literally, or via 17 screen sharing apps to just check in, which always escalates into rewriting your code because the brackets look sad. They schedule daily syncs that could have been Slack messages, track your mouse movements like it's Minority Report, and blame you when their 4 PM quick chat derails your floor state. Their legacy? Teams that either quit to sell candles on Etsy or master the art of alt tabbing to look busy. You'll recognize them by their LinkedIn post. Leadership is about accountability and turning off work mode after 6 PM. Spoiler, they never do. The Agile cult leader. This manager treats Agile like a religion, and you're the heretic. They'll drag you into sprint plannings for projects that will get canned next quarter, obsess over story points like their Bitcoin, and host retros where what went well is just the Wi-Fi didn't crash. Their calendar, a hellscape of ceremonies, daily stand-ups, weekly refinements, and monthly "why aren't we agile enough" workshops. They'll vanish for weeks to align with stakeholders, then return demanding you iterate faster on the PowerPoints about iterating faster. Teams under their reign either quit to start Substack rants about Agile versus reality, or develop a twitch every time someone says sprint. The visionary who can't see next week. This manager's LinkedIn bio says disruptor. Their actual job, chasing every tech trend like a dog after a squirrel. Last quarter it was blockchain. This month, AI-generated NFTs of the metaverse. They'll pitch a game-changing blockchain AI cloud synergy in all-hands meetings, then vanish for weeks while the team scrambles to build something. Their toolkit, a TED Talk playlist titled Innovate or Die, a consultant's slide deck from 2017, and a ChatGPT subscription to generate motivational emails like "let's leverage Web3 to synergize our paradigm." Teams under their vision pivot so fast they get whiplash, leaving a trail of half-finished prototypes and existential dread. You'll know them by their mantra: fail fast and forget faster. By the way, if they say think outside the box, start applying outside the company. The meeting marathoner. This manager believes productivity is measured in calendar invites. Their day, back-to-back meetings about meetings. Daily syncs to plan weekly syncs. Brainstorming sessions to schedule brainstorming sessions. Quick touch base at 5 PM that could have been a Slack emoji. Their tools. A color-coded Outlook calendar. A let's take this offline catchphrase. And a PowerPoint titled Strategic Alignment for Q3, Q4, H1 Synergy. Teams under their reign spend hours prepping updates about updates, only to hear let's circle back next week. By Friday, your actual work is as neglected as the office fern. You'll recognize them by their Slack status. In a meeting, in another meeting, in a meeting about meetings. And if they say this could have been an email, it's already too late. The body manager. This manager wants to be your bestie, not your boss. They'll start meetings with icebreakers like, what's your spirit animal? And force team building retreats involving trust falls and ukulele jams. They'll Slack you memes at midnight, call one-on-one S-vibe checks, and praise your work with "you're crushing it, fam." But cross them once, and their inner Thanos emerges. Forget a deadline, suddenly your autonomy vanishes, and your next performance review reads like a war crime tribunal. Their legacy. A team that's 50% burnout from forced fun and 50% paranoia from mixed signals. You'll spot them by their LinkedIn post. Leadership isn't about titles, it's about vibes posted while quietly firing the intern. And if they say, "we are family," start drafting your resignation. The ghost manager. This manager exists only in theory like blockchain or a functional HR department. They'll approve your PTO request in Q1 and reappear in Q4 to ask, wait, you work here? Their Slack responses take weeks, their calendar is a void, and their only contribution is forwarding emails with please. Teams under their leadership operate like a Lord of the Fly reboot juniors. Duke it out over priorities. Seniors adopt a screw it, or do it live ethos, and the project roadmap becomes a shared hallucination. You know them by their farewell email. After 8 transformative months, I'm pursuing new synergies. Translation. They forgot your name. And in case they say I trust your judgment, they've already delegated upward. The data tyrant. This manager worships at the altar of KPIs. They'll demand dashboards for everything, even your caffeine intake, and track code happiness in a Google Sheet that auto-pings you when your innovation velocity dips below corporate astrology levels. Your stand-up updates get fed into an AI that spits out passive-aggressive gems like your sprint burn down suggests you're 12% less passionate than yesterday. Teams under their reign optimize for graphs, not users, shipping features that win Slack applause but crash and prod. You'll know them by their mantra. If it's not measured, it's not real. Spoiler, their annual review is just a PDF of your mouse click heat map. So if they say, let's gamify code reviews, start job hunting. The legacy Luddite. This manager thinks cloud is a weather term. They'll veto any tech invented after 2003, insist on waterfall timelines carved into stone tablets, and call Kubernetes that container fad. Their toolkit, a dusty Excel macro from the Clinton era. a no SaaS policy, and a vendetta against anyone who suggests retiring Java 1.4. Teams under their rule debug legacy systems older than their interns, while the Luddite brags about stability as the app crashes twice before lunch. You'll spot them by their email signature. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, even if it's actually broke. And whenever they say, we'll migrate to the cloud next year, start drafting your will. The unicorn hunter. This manager is obsessed with hiring 10 ex-engineers who code in binary for fun, bench press Kubernetes clusters, and have 15 years of experience in a 5-year-old framework. Their job postings demand rock stars, ninjas and full-stack DevOps AI whisperers, but their budget couldn't buy a decent coffee machine. They'll grill candidates on algorithm riddles, like reverse a linked list blindfolded, then hire someone's nephew who built a blockchain once. Teams under their reign endure endless onboarding cycles. As new hires quit after realizing disruptive innovation means maintaining a 20-year-old PHP monolith, you'll know them by their Glassdoor review. Culture. We're a family of exhausted recruiters. Pro tip, if they say we only hire the best, brace for the coding Hunger Games. The yes manager, this manager's sole purpose, keeping executives happy, even if it means throwing your team under the self-driving Tesla. They'll agree to every half-baked executive whim. Let's pivot to AI, but make it blockchain, but make it free. Then gaslight you with, why isn't this done yet? Their toolkit, a corporate buzzword bingo card, a strategic vision PowerPoint last edited in 2019, and a knack for rewriting your team's burnout as passionate hustle. Teams under their leadership juggle 47 priorities, while the yes manager collects bonuses for alignment. You'll spot them by their all-hands speech. We're all in this together, posted from a Maui villa during your crunch week. And if they say trust the process is you getting exploited. And there you have it, the 10 tech managers who've turned your career into a corporate survival sim. Whether you're dodging the micromanagement cyborgs, screen sharing ambushes, or surviving the yes managers' executive fan fictions, just remember their power crumbles the second you hit quit meeting. According to a very real study, 92% of devs who escape these managers either retire early, start a YouTube channel roasting bad code, or develop a healthy obsession with indoor plants. Let me know which manager haunts your nightmares in the comments, and which one finally convinced you to pivot to goat farming. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best manager is no manager. See you in the next one.